Buddy, we're back. I keep forgetting what the date is. It's December 21st, almost the 22nd. My name's Phil Kohler. I'm going to do some more Hearthstone arenas, and I'm being joined by John Nugent, a.k.a. Nizzleworth. Can I call you that?
Sure, you can call me whatever you want.
What should I call you?
Call me John. I don't know.
Ugh. It's too hard. Too hard to remember. Too hard to keep
There's
it
a lot
straight.
of bad nicknames that I get.
So, John, what's your experience with Hearthstone?
We talked about how like I really never played like Magic the Gathering or anything like that.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I got the beta key, I think at the same time you did.
Yeah.
I think it was just in the same wave. And I really enjoyed it, but I haven't kept up with it as much.
Yeah, I'm I'm definitely in the same boat of never having really been into card games prior to this, but here we are. Look at this, 100 total arena wins as of exactly 100. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, I've probably done like 2 arenas runs and both failed miserable.
It's so fun.
Yeah.
It's also like a lot of them fail miserably, but even when I'm failing, I think it's fun, and I think it's nice that even when you lose like the most losses possible, even when you go 0-3, you're guaranteed at least a pack of cards. So you get something out of it. All right, so we have a choice here: Paladin, Druid, or Warlock. Let's say Warlock's out of it since I just did that. But Paladin or Druid, what do you people in the chat want to see? I'm totally happy and willing to do either of those. So let's see what they want. Looks like I have a little bit more experience with Paladin, and we have been seeing tonight Paladins right now are considered pretty powerful in the game.
Paladins can be really good.
It can be really good.
I have one deck as a Paladin that I just kind of stumbled across.
Sure.
Which involves just getting that questing adventurer up to a super crazy amount of
questing adventurer can be good, and like Paladin allows you to protect it too with like divine shields and shit.
Yep. I was just goofing around with a friend and discovered that and was like, wow, this is
Merciless
pretty
Merc
cool.
says they're doing a Druid arena run at the moment. A lot of people saying Druid. I should clarify, I'm probably not, like, compared to Paladin, I don't think I'm very good at Druid. But if that's what people want to see, I'm still totally happy doing a Druid run. I feel like Druid's one of the classes that they're one of the only classes at this point that I still don't feel like I've ever totally gotten a great run with.
Yeah, and that's what kind of scares me from the arena is just that getting out of my comfort zone is not cool. So sometimes I just totally do not understand what I'm doing. Like if I had to play a Warlock, no idea.
But maybe tonight could be it. Maybe it could be the Druid thing. Maybe I should just do a poll. Maybe I should make a straw poll.
I'm surprised at how much I liked Hearthstone, because it wouldn't probably be a game that I would play normally.
Here we go. I just put up a poll, linked it in the chat. People can go there and check what they want me to do.
This is going to be exciting.
I'll give it like 30... I'll give 30 to 60 seconds, let people take some time and vote. Right now it's literally tied neck and neck.
Yep. Oh. Looks like Paladin pulling ahead.
One ahead. Let's,
Oh, God. Oh.
Soltron404 says, a ton of the appeal of Hearthstone to me is how polished all the little stuff is. Yeah, I totally agree. Since getting into Hearthstone, I have gone and checked out some other card games, digital card games, and there's a lot of cool stuff out there that I like, but there's nothing that quite has all of the polish and all the presentation that Hearthstone has.
Yeah. I think that it'll work really well on an iPad.
God, I can't wait. Okay,
Yeah.
Looks like Druid did pull ahead, so let's go with the Druid deck.
All right.
Paladin one day. All right, first choice. Gadgetzan Auctioneer, which is great. Twilight Drake, which can be good. And Bite, which gives your hero +4 attack and +4 armor. Both gadgets. I'm torn between Gadgetzan Auctioneer and Bite in this case. I think these are both excellent. But I guess we might as well start with the thing that's Druid exclusive, which would be Bite. Do you have any experience with Druid?
Just from like some arena runs that I did not do so well on. But yeah, they've got a lot of cool. The Druid specific stuff can be really good, like their buffs.
Yeah, absolutely.
Pretty insane.
And the nice thing about Druids is they have a lot of buffs and a lot of cards where it gives you a choice, which kind of widens your ability to like use it based on whatever the situation is. All right, let's go with Bite in this case. Healing Touch restores 8 health. Shield Bearer is a terrible taunt. Mad Bomber, who people who followed me playing Hearthstone on stream for a while now will know that I have been pretty down on Mad Bomber, but lately I've been getting into Mad Bomber quite a bit. He can really fuck things up, but he can also really help you. I'm going to go ahead and grab the Mad Bomber here because I'm not interested in healing, and that taunt card was terrible. All right, Leper Gnome is a great one card to play, if we need them. Bloodsail Raider would be terrible for us because it's based on it gains attack based on weapons, but we do not have any weapons as a Druid. Mark of Nature is a really good buff though, and this is what I'm talking about with the ability to choose. You have the ability to give a minion +4 attack, or you can give them +4 health and turn them into a taunt minion. So let's grab Mark of Nature.
Mark of Nature is a really good card.
It's hard to pass that up.
Yep.
Stormwind Knight is an okay charge. I'm not a big fan. Tauren Warrior is an okay taunt with Enrage, but I'm not a big fan. Stranglethorn Tiger I love, and it has stealth, so I'm grabbing that. Dread Corsair, again, is changes based off of weapons, which we have none. Healing Touch, once again, not super interested in healing in most cases. Although this restores 8 health for 3 is
that's a lot of health.
It's a great heal, but I'd rather avoid having to heal.
Right.
Yeah, there are situations under which I would take this. This is definitely not one of them. Shattered Sun Cleric is always good. Need that buff from Shattered Sun Cleric. All right, Young Dragonhawk is a 1 minion with Wind Fury. Not really that great. Probably not worth taking. Amani Berserker can be all right. Better with a mage so that you can enrage it. Naturalize is interesting. This destroys a minion, and then your opponent gets to draw 2 cards. So it's nice for removing, but it gives your opponent card advantage, which I don't like. So I think in this case I'm probably going to go with the Amani Berserker.
Yeah. Go all out. Don't give them a chance.
Yeah, I just don't like, I love the idea of having something that allows me to remove a minion from the board because I don't think Druid has a ton of removal, but doing it while giving them cards seems like a bad idea. People are talking about Swipe. Swipe is the best Druid card. It's so good. So good. Hopefully we get some swipes in here. Let's grab this Amani Berserker. Speaking of Druid removal cards, here is Starfire, which just lets you deal 5 damage directly and draw a card. Super good for getting rid of a big creature. We have another Mark of Nature if we want it. Direwolf Alpha is not a bad 2-drop, but I would love another Mark of Nature, but I think I want to take Starfire just to have it for getting rid of things. Let's grab that.
It's all pros, no cons.
CK Vincent says Naturalize is probably good to have one of for the huge plays, but no more than one ever, IMO. Yeah, I can see that. Kobold Geomancer is a pretty good 2-drop. Booty Bay Bodyguard is an okay 5. War Golem is not my favorite 7. In this situation, normally I might choose War Golem, except that we're playing as Druid, and Druid have a bunch of really good 7+ minions. So then I'm hoping we'll get some of those later on. So I think I'm going to grab the Kobold Geomancer. Just to fill out my low-cost stuff, have a little bit more 2-drops.
Mm.
And potentially that can work with something like, well, Swipe if that ever shows up. Sentient Shieldmaster is the best taunt in the game, I think. Probably. It's a really good 4-drop, so we'll probably take that. Earthen Ring Farseer I'm not a huge fan of, although, we saw in the Warlock deck, I put it to pretty good use. Murloc Tidehunter is probably the best Murloc card, but still not great. So let's grab that Shieldmaster.
Oh, there's my guy.
Yeah, there he is. All right, we've got Gadgetzan Auctioneer, which I passed up earlier, who's excellent. We've got Questing Adventurer, as you mentioned, can be really powerful if you play him right. Nice thing here is like potentially we could use some of our cards to buff him up as well. So he would gain those buffs plus extra from playing a card. And the Demolisher, which is actually a really, really solid card if you can protect it. Yeah, I could really go with any of these.
Yeah.
I think I need more 3-drops than I need 5 at the moment, so I'm probably going to take Demolisher or Questing Adventurer. Leaning towards Questing Adventurer, but I could go either way. You really love the Questing Adventurer, so I mean, maybe I should get behind it.
I love it with the Paladin deck.
Yeah, it's
because you can keep him protected, you can get it so boosted, and then you can do that card that doubles its attack.
Yeah, you have a little bit less of that ability to protect it with a Druid.
Exactly.
I mean, like the thing about it is like, if I took it, it would be something that I would probably want to play later in the game, so that I could play it and then immediately like buff it or immediately get some other stuff out to make it a little more powerful. I think I'm going to take Demolisher in this case. Just have that. These choices, yikes.
Really wants you to take that Healing Touch.
All right, so we got a Voodoo Doctor, which restores 2 health when you play it. Bluegill Warrior, which is kind of okay if you need something to just charge into another creature, and Healing Touch, which restores 8 health. Man. Man, I think so. I said earlier there are some cases in which I would take Healing Touch. This might be one of them.
Yeah.
Just because these, like a Bluegill Warrior with the charge wouldn't be the worst 2-drop to pick up, but it's not great. And like theoretically, what I could do with the Healing Touch is, either if I get into a bad situation, I can heal myself, or hopefully more on the positive side, if I get some really nice 7+ minions, I could heal them and keep them alive longer.
Right. Yeah, I'd say Healing Touch just because if you get in bad situation,
I think I'm gonna grab the Bluegill Warrior. I think I'm so averse to healing. I don't know, man. I'm weird about it. Unless I'm playing a priest deck, I'm not. Or some paladin cards are healing based. Leper Gnome is actually a really good 1-drop. Flesh Eating Ghoul can be really good. This minion gains +1 attack whenever a minion on the board dies, so you can get that buffed up pretty powerful as well. Innervate gives you 2 mana crystals for 1 turn. Not a huge fan of Innervate. I mean, you can use it to make some pretty big plays, but let's see here. For me, this is definitely a choice between Leper Gnome and Flesh Eating Ghoul. Either of which I think would make good choices here. A lot of people in the chat love Innervate. I've never really used Innervate. If you guys are serious, I would totally grab Innervate and try and use it. I've really never been a huge fan of it, but maybe this run will convince me. Maybe this will be the one.
It's hard to say because you don't have a whole lot of guys on the higher end yet.
Yeah.
You don't know what you're going to get.
We've got to hope that I'll get some of these higher-end Druid cards. Lots of people saying Innervate without question. Yeah, I mean, I'm leaning towards Ghoul, but I'll give Innervate a shot. I'm going to give it a shot because people in the chat are saying it, and I like testing new things while I'm on here. Wisp is a terrible card. South Sea Deckhand is terrible.
Yay.
Mad Bomber again. Got 2 Mad Bombers.
Go.
Double Mad Bomber. Oh my god. This is the worst. Holy shit. Alright, Young Dragonhawk is... I don't like that at all.
It's gotta be Raid Leader by default.
Raider. I don't think Raid Leader is good either, but like... compared to these? Like...
Yeah, it's the one.
No, yeah, like Get Salty points out, and they're correct. Druid has a ton of high cost cards. We don't have any of them yet.
Right.
We still have over half the cards to pick. Hopefully that'll show up. Dalaran Mage is not great. Bloodsail Raider useless. Why are they giving me all these fucking pirates? This is terrible. Frostwolf Warlord though is really good, and I have a lot of minions, so I'm just gonna grab that. All right, we have another chance at an Auctioneer if we want it. Ravenholt Assassin, which is a pretty okay 7 cost, although again, Druid has some really good 7+ cards, so I think I'd rather just hold out for those. And then we have Nourish. Nourish can either give you 2 mana crystals, so you just get 2 crystals earlier in the game, or it can give you 3 cards, which is great. Obviously, card draw is always good. Merciless Merc says could have made a Druid pirate deck. Would have been great. So yeah, I'm between Auctioneer and Nourish here.
Yeah.
Let me look at my... I don't have a ton of card draw right now, so Nourish might be a good idea for that reason.
Right.
So I think I'm gonna... Yeah, I think that's a good enough reason to grab that. Here we go. Ironbark Protector. One of those great 7+ Druid cards that I've been promising you exist. Silverbad Patriarch, not that great. Stormpike Commando is okay, but not that great. Ironbark Protector is fantastic. And we have, we have Innervate, we have Nourish, we have ways to hopefully get that out early, which would be nice. Harvest Golem's a really good 3 minion. Mark of the Wild is another really good Druid buff. +2 attack, +2 health, and taunt. I could go for either Harvest Golem or this. I think I'm going to go for Mark of the Wild, though. I have more minions than I do anything else right now, so... Especially 2 cost. Yeah. Hey, another Mark of the Wild. Wolf Rider, which is an okay missile. Or Wrath, which deals 3 damage to 1 minion, or 1 damage and you draw a card. I think Wrath would be good here. I don't have a ton of direct damage spells. Yeah, I can do it.
You probably want to do some damage with spells.
Yeah. This is a really good tough choice here as well. Master Swordsmith, which at the end of a turn gives another friendly minion +1 attack. Azir Drake is a really great card. It's +1 spell damage, and it also draws a card when you play it. Stampeding Kodo, also really good. It will destroy a random enemy minion that has 2 or less attack. So this is great for just clearing something off. Probably going to go for Kodo, although Drake's really good also.
That's tough.
Yeah, I guess I'll grab Kodo for now. Oh man, they're giving me some really awful choices. Voodoo Doctor, another, not going to take that. River Crocolisk is like an okay 2. It's not the best, it's not the worst. Ironforge Rifleman is, again, same, kind of an okay 3, not the best, not the worst. I need more 3s than I do, or I have more 2s than I do 3s at this point, so I might take Ironforge Rifleman. And he has he deals 1 damage when you play him out, so I can use him to, like, pick off cards that are almost dead. Yeah. CK Vincent says, no swipe or the 5/7 mana Druid cards yet. Not great luck. Yeah, this is not not going great. I could do a third Mad Bomber. I could do Ventrico Mercenary, which is really, really good minion, and probably what I'm going to go with. Or I could do Claw, which gives my hero +2 attack this turn and 2 armor. Probably the Ventrico Mercenary. I could take Claw. I don't have any 1-drops right now, which is pretty weird.
Yeah.
This is not... Man, this deck...
Or you could have a third Mad Bomber.
Or I could have a third Mad Bomber.
You forgot to leave that out. Or you did leave that out.
Kill myself with a Mad Bomber.
Mad Bomber deck.
I do have a lot of 5 minions already, so maybe Ventrico isn't as good of a deal. Maybe Claw's a better choice here.
Yeah, more direct damage.
Ironforge Rifleman, Wolf Rider, and Lord of the Arena. This is definitely, I think Lord of the Arena is the choice here. Definitely don't want a second Ironforge Rifleman. Wolf Rider's alright, but it's not good enough. Wolf Rider's alright to just like run into someone. I'm gonna Thomas's Mad Bomber deck run. Just all Mad Bombers.
Yeah.
I'll grab Lord of the Arena. He'll be a good end game card, which I don't have enough of at this point. And this is not going to help me get more. Okay, I could get the Leper Gnome, which is a pretty good 1. I could get Loot Hoarder, which is a pretty good 2. I could get Raid Leader. Loot Hoarder does some card draw, which is nice. But I definitely need more 1s. I have nothing that I could ever play as a 1. And Leper Gnome is a pretty good 1 to play. Oh, man. Starfire draws card. And I've got Nourish to possibly a card draw, Wrath to possibly a card draw. Alright, I'm going to grab the Leper Gnome.
Yeah.
Jesus, this is the worst. I'm getting some shitty choices. Alright, Young Dragonhawk, not very good. Silverback Patriarch, not very good. Scarlet Crusader is alright, so I'll take that. I like Scarlet Crusader, okay. Nightblade is an okay 5 minion. Wisp we've already talked about is terrible. Moonfire is okay. It's not my favorite choice, but it's 1 damage for 0 mana cost.
Could be 2 damage if you got a spell damage.
Yeah, totally. A spell damage helps that out. I think that's probably more useful to me than Nightblade.
Yeah, I think we're pretty good on minions.
Get salty, calm down. I'm not going to make all of the exact same choices that you would. It's fine. CK Vincent says, "This is the worst luck I've seen in a draft in ages. Moonfire is terrible." I don't... Moonfire's not good, but it's not... I wouldn't say it's terrible. Like, direct damage is always okay.
Yeah.
Act Trio says 12-0 the dream. This is it.
What if it is?
My Skook says I could use Moonfire with Amani Berserker. That's true. Works well with that and very little else. VHGS says it's easily the worst Druid card. I don't know all the Druid cards that well, so I'm not gonna say that I disagree, but yeah, I'm gonna do Nightblade. VHGS says, on the other hand, Nightblade is bad and Wisp is useless. Yeah, so like I wasn't... Alright, Silverhand Knight is a great 5 card, which, hey, I wish that I hadn't picked Nightblade there. Now I'm getting another 5, but, well... What shitty picks. Man.
I'd say this deck is a little uneven.
This deck is the worst.
just a little.
DC says, pick 30 Moonfires, GG, Moonfire OP. CK Vincent says, pick Wisp for the lulz. Man, okay, so Master Swordsmith, which again, randomly gives another minion +1 attack. Savagery, which is a 1-cost card that deals damage equal to your hero's attack to a minion. So it essentially lets you, quote-unquote, double whatever your attack is.
Your hero's attack.
Yeah. So, you have to have used your hero's hero ability or have something like Claw.
Yeah.
Or Bite. Like using Savagery with Bite is great.
Bite
that suddenly
yeah.
means like that's 8 damage. But it's such a weird situational thing. Like it's so weird.
Really be only used
you really
in that
have
situation.
To like pray. Like Bite or maybe with Claw, maybe.
Yeah.
It's got to be the Smith. I think I don't think Smith is great, but like. Thanks for giving me Savagery again, alongside Angry Chicken. Fucking Blizzard's trolling me right now. They're fucking... Imp Master's actually a pretty solid card, so at least there's a choice here that's pretty good. Merciless Merc says, just retire this deck immediately. 0-0 the dream. Act Trio's just chicken. Everybody wants the chicken. I can get another Imp Master, another Swordsmith. I guess I'll break all Imps, Imp Master deck.
Master and Mad Bombers.
Pastor Chum says, good gods, is this karma for all the times you picked left or right decks? Listen, all the time. I only did that twice. Once left, once right. Jesus, this is going to be rough. Well,
at least we got all those great, like 8+
D-Seek says,
Druid cards.
D-Seek says 1-3, the optimistic dream. Hey guys,
So
I have enough gold for another run after this, so maybe that'll be better. Christ. Crockbox says it's hard out there for an imp. Yeah, Get Salty notes. I was not even offered swipe.
Yep.
It's like playing a fucking mage
true.
and not getting even offered a fireball at some point. Hey, Mad Bomber. Looking good. Perfect. Nailed it.
Yay.
I was saying thank you to the Mad Bomber. When the Mad Bomber does what I want, I definitely have to thank him.
Whoa, good job. Good job.
My Skook says all middle. You'll probably end up with a better deck. Yeah, Actrio says it's like getting no consecrate for a Pally deck. The Imp Master out. Aaron Garcia says, praise RNGesus. Praise be to RNGesus.
Hunter was probably the last class I unlocked. It's because you didn't see a lot of them out there.
Nice. He changed the Imp Master's health to 1, which means it'll kill itself pretty quickly here. That's pretty good. Hey,
don't worry, you got another one.
All right, so he played Cold Light Oracle, which means I got 2 cards. Hey, Mark of Nature. Buff up that Imp Master. Can you buff up someone who's been Hunter's marked? Somebody in the chat tell me.
That's one thing about this game is sometimes things aren't as clear as they should be.
It's not always easy to know.
Right.
I also have Mark of the Wild, so I can buff it up that way.
Sometimes you waste a card because you think that it'll do
Actrio says
something
maybe the
that it
Hunter's
won't.
made an even worse deck. Let's see here. I just need to know. I need to know if I can buff. You can. Perfect.
Woo!
Fuck it then.
I'm not ready for that, probably.
Nice.
Yep.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I've ever played as a hunter.
Kill that thing. Even more health for my...
Yeah.
Just keep
This is how you're gonna do
alive.
it. You secretly discovered an amazing deck.
I'm fine with this. And my fucking swordsmith is just slowly giving me more and more attack. This guy's not playing good cards.
Did it.
So maybe he did just get a shittier deck. Maybe, like, Blizzard is secretly giving out all shitty cards tonight. Just to fuck with everyone. Pastor Jump says, I'm loving this suicidal taunter. It's pretty good. Weird. Oh, fuck. I should have got the Frostwolf out first. That was a dumb play. Well. Do I want Frostwolf or do I want Shieldmaster? It's Frostwolf.
Yeah.
Test that thing. Ah, snipe. Which will not kill him, so that's good. Cool.
Powering up that imp.
He's just played his Molten Giant.
For the king.
What does Molten Giant do?
It's just a 8/8 card, but it costs 20 to start with, but it costs 1 less for each damage your hero has taken.
Okay.
So this guy's dead. That's interesting.
How did you... What?
I'm about to win. I don't think there's anything he can do to stop me from winning this turn.
How did this happen?
All you people who didn't believe. Watch this imp winning the game.
Hey, he was buffed up.
The 12-0 dream is back. It's back on.
Oh my god.
Get salty notes. This hunter is horrible. Yeah, it seemed like he was not doing good. Again, maybe everybody's just getting shitty cards.
I'm still pulling for the optimistic.
Fester Shum says you should clearly have taken more wisps as a handicap since you're unstoppable.
Just to taunt him. Just use a turn spending wisps.
We're up against another hunter. I don't think it's the same one, but we got our Imp Master ready to go. We got Mark of the Wild. Fucking done.
We know how to take down a hunter.
Done. Crocbox wants me to end all my winning matches with sorry. I'm probably going to, man. I'm the worst.
My greetings.
Yeah, I didn't know you could load up the catapult. Shoot it.
Yeah, it's the best.
I did not know that. Then I played around while you were streaming with Austin and clicking on the campfire and poked the statue's eye out. It's a whole new world. Totally different game now.
Let's get this imp out.
Number one stunner.
Frosted said, Phil, does that wheel spin really mean anything? It's just the animation for finding an opponent. It always stops on worthy opponent. It's all the other stuff is just jokes. It's like when they put a loading screen in that says like reticulating splines or whatever.
Does one of them say cow level?
Get salty, I know about explosive trap, thanks. I really am glad that you're explaining stuff to me, but I know about explosive trap.
Have you ever played this game before, Phil?
I've played this game once. All these imps, oh my god.
Yep, imp deck.
So
Hashtag
dumb.
imp deck.
Oh, perfect. That's the perfect card to play with a Stampeding Kodo. First, though...
What's really happening?
is what happening?
This... You actually... getting somewhere with this deck. Not just immediately getting demolished.
There's so many imps. Oh shit, that secret's probably a fucking explosive trap. Oh. That's gonna be devastating.
Yeah.
Well... Polar Scribe says, let's get hashtag imp deck trending worldwide. Oh man, this is gonna be the worst. This is gonna kill everything except for one.
How much damage does it do?
It's if it is explosive trap, it's 2 damage to everyone.
Kodo will still be alive.
Yeah, Kodo and
Something.
my one imp master until the end of the turn.
So you'll have a Kodo and an imp.
Oh my god, what is it? I don't know what other secret could it be? Because I played somebody, so it's not snipe. I guess it could be. There's one for like. One for spells.
Already attacked. Job's done.
What does the one for spells do?
Soltron 404 says, I love this inadvertent gimmick deck. There's one that like. Oh man, I can't even play any more imps. The battlefield is full. CK Vincent says, I take back everything I said. This is the best luck in draft ever. He's got another fucking thing. Snake Trap. How does Snake Trap work? Oh, is it when I attack him? Or when I attack a minion? It is. Snake Trap.
You got jealous of your imps.
You must attack the minion with.
So that must be a fire trap then. It's gotta be, right?
I wonder.
Let the dark in. Let the dark in.
It's not.
Hmm.
Time waits for no one.
Wanna blow something up?
Of course.
Oh,
Oh, it was snipe. Okay. Whatever.
he accomplished something.
I still have board control. I have his health down a fair amount. I'm feeling good about this. I'm feeling okay. Better than I expected on any... Better than I expected to feel on any run with this deck.
If it's just 12 hunters.
get salty. I don't fucking care.
Jesus Christ.
I totally. You can like tell me what you would have done. Don't tell me what I should have done. I'm just enjoying the game and having a good time. If you don't like it, how I'm playing, then like, by all means, please do not watch.
Phil, don't you want more gold? Spend on more cards?
I do want all of the gold. I'll give
Yeah.
you that.
The frost wolves stand ready.
What does Nourish do again?
Nourish is 2 mana crystals or draw 3 cards.
Sure.
And I think it's more likely that I'm going to end up using for the card draw. Oh my god, this weird bug.
Oh.
Mind if I roll
I feel like
lead?
in pretty much every way this is going way better than it should have.
Hmm.
Doesn't seem like this hunter has shit, also.
Ooh, Mark of Nature. Oh, that's the worst.
What, this card
Just
thing?
like stacking on top
Isn't
of
it
each
the
other.
worst? Oh,
Yeah, that's
I hate
terrible.
it.
That's. Ugh.
I wonder.
Well,
Have to remember that you have that card.
I think I'm going to play Raid Leader anyways. Oh,
Oh, are you? Are you?
I'm going to play Mark of Nature anyways. Is what I was saying. Sure. Just keep them alive, whatever. Sure, whatever.
You're doing pretty well. This is kind of crazy.
CK Vinland says the minion jumping around bug's really annoying. That's yeah, I've had the one where like minions float above the board. It can be like hard to target. It's super weird. All right, he's doing some big plays. He's trying to
Ooh.
mess me up. Claw. +2 attack and +2 armor. I'll probably use that.
For the wild.
Gotta get rid of this guy first.
This one's mine.
For the wild.
Yep. Yep.
Probably should have played Raid Leader first. That's alright.
Oh yeah.
Welp. In that case, let's draw some cards.
Job's done.
Wrath,
Yep.
Shieldmaster, Bite. Bite! Cool. This guy's way dead.
Yep. He's so dead. All the way dead.
He's super dead.
Junin Hauer. Oh, okay. Yep. He knows it. God damn it. Why is this happening?
What's happening?
You winning.
Oh yeah, no, it's it's fucking nonsense. It's honestly, and like I think people in the chat will agree on this.
It shouldn't be happening.
No, the reason it's happening is like both of these hunters I've been put against, assuming they were both different. I wasn't really paying attention to the names, but were not Is it another fucking
my
hunter? Are you kidding me? This is definitely
I'm telling
a
you,
different one.
12
Wolfkin is different.
12 hunters.
But these hunters I've been put against have not been good. They have not been playing well at all. Innervate. I could get a 3-card out really early, but I don't have any 3 cards that I want to play.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
3 cards aren't really going to help you too much early on. Neither is that.
Corntrex says, Phil, just saying, I never doubted you. Great build, you are a mastermind. Thank you, Corntrex. Pastor Chum called it that this opponent was going to be... Wait, so I have Innervate, that's 2 mana crystals. 3. I can play Shield Master on this turn. Holy shit, turn 1 Shield Master. I think I'm going to do that?
I mean, yeah.
Cool. I guess. Get salty. Fuck off. I appreciate that you're the best player in the world. I think you should probably go practice for your tournaments. I think that would be a better use of your time at the moment.
For the wild.
I heard you got pushed back to the number 2 best player in the world, so
Yeah, you know,
you should go reclaim that.
you really gotta go work on that. I didn't even notice I had Iron Bar Protector. That's gonna be helpful.
You got that thing.
I could play Imp Master, I could play Amani Berserker, I could play Shattered Sun Cleric and buff up my Shield Master further. I think I'm going to do Imp Master, start getting those imps out. We know that is the key to beating a hunter.
We don't know what to do. This is already going...
Later, Virtuous Sphere. Have a good night, man. Thanks for watching, as always.
Oh, I got freaked out because I saw your clock on the screen share. It's like it's not 12:15. Oh, it's 3:15.
Are you... Man, that's late. Are you doing okay? Do you need to go?
Yeah, no. No, It's the
I don't want
weekend,
to keep
and
you
I'm
past
off.
your bedtime, dude. That's all I'm saying.
I don't have a bedtime. I don't sleep sometimes.
That round 1 Shield Master, you know what? That alone maybe sold me on Innervate. I feel like... I don't know. I feel like if you get Innervate right at the beginning like that, you can do some pretty crazy shit.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like otherwise it's not that great.
Especially
What does
if you
this
have
hunter
that.
have? He has... What could be in his deck? I guess I'm going to buff up this Imp Master a little bit.
Again, we've established that works.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
It's okay, get salty. I still love you. I'll take your advice as positive criticism. I just watch a lot of Hearthstone streams. Like, even if you're watching like Trump or like Kriparian or like people who are really good at Hearthstone, and who are, you know, often winning 12 matches in Arena, and you still have people in the chat who are just like, "Oh my God, you fucked up that play so bad. You're the worst. You're not playing very good." Like, it's crazy to me.
Someone's always better.
Sure. Kill command, not a terrible use of that, I guess. Alright. Let's kill these guys with the imps. Let's get out Amani Berserker. Then let's get out Mad Bomber and see if we can enrage him. Because that would be pretty rad. Nailed it.
Push forward.
It works.
Shaded Fox says, Hearthstone 316 says, I just top decked Pyroblast. It's pretty good. How am I doing anything with this deck? What is even going on?
I don't.
Like, eventually this luck streak is going to run out, and I'm just going to go 3 losses in a row. But,
Or it's not.
CK Vinsland says, it's pretty funny watching how chat goes absolutely mental if Trump makes even a very slight mistake. Yeah, it's like one turn you don't attack with a guy, and chat's just like, holy shit, you just gave the game away. Mr. Trump says there's so much accidental synergy in this deck. Demolisher, alright. Yeah.
I know most of the stuff that's happening was not planned.
Push forward.
Does he have 3 health? God damn it!
Yep.
I could have. No, I couldn't have killed him. I could have gotten him down to 1 health. Hostile Fire says the last hunter I played had 4 explosive traps. So far, 3 hunters in a row, and I think we've had 1 explosive trap. A couple other traps. Gordrex says this is a Christmas miracle.
Christmas miracle.
Get Salty says around this time at night, around 7 wins is when you run into ridiculously good decks. Yeah, that has certainly been my experience as well. Is almost any time, but especially getting into later at night. Oh,
Hey, buddy.
Imp gonna kill you now.
Starfire him.
This is like the time that I picked all cards on the left and managed to win like 4.
Ugh.
I don't understand how this is even. Keep going.
Have you done a middle deck?
I haven't done a middle deck. I did all left and I did all right. All left, we ended up going, I think, 4-3, which is way better than we should have. That was a miserably bad deck. All right, I think maybe we won 1. If I make it to 6 wins using this deck, I will do an all middle run. Here we go against Gnarls the Paladin. We got that Innervate.
You choose the hero when you did the left or right?
I chose the leftmost hero,
Okay.
the rightmost
Yep.
hero.
Yep. Nope. That's what I was hoping.
Yep, absolutely. Ugh, nothing I can really.
My greetings.
Oh no.
CK Vinsland says, I did a deck with the most expensive cards once. Think I won 2 games. That's a cool idea. I like that. I'm pretty into that. I could do Mad Bomber, or I could do Bluegill Warrior and just charge him into it. Mad Bomber's probably not going to kill this, and then it's just going to trade. So I think I'm going to do Bluegill. Motor says, isn't it possible to get the same person twice? It totally is, yeah.
Yeah.
I've not seen it happen too often, but it's absolutely possible.
Is this going into open beta soon?
So originally they had said this month.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And now they are saying... sorry, I'm just trying to figure out here. Now they're saying January.
I feel like everyone who has tried to get in that I've seen has gotten in.
This week they actually literally said, they came out and said, like, everybody who had opted in is now in.
Yeah.
And everybody who opted in by this date, by X date. And then I think it's going into open beta like mid-January, and they said they're going to get everybody else who opts in before then in early also.
Yeah, I had a few friends that opted in when I got in, which would have been when you got in, and they got in like a couple weeks later. So.
Consulty says you get the same person more often at 11+ wins simply because there's so few. Yeah, because it's trying to give you people around the same the same level
Doing
of skill.
fun matchmaking stuff.
For the wild.
So they changed like the leveling system.
Yeah, the last, or not the leveling system, but the last patch did
Uh,
change regular ranked play, so that
Right.
now there are like 25 ranks that you work up through.
Instead of I was
Wow.
like 2 gold star.
You just consecrated to get rid of my Mad Bomber.
Hmm.
That's super the shittiest move. That's
Yeah.
that's like. It feels weird to play Stampeding Kodo here, but there's nothing. I don't want to play Frostwolf Warlord right now. I think that's a bad idea. So. He consecrated to get rid of one dude.
Yeah.
CK Vinland said new ranked mode is awesome. I like it.
I haven't done too much. I started a couple streams and just got annihilated like 3 games in a row trying to do stuff and then just exited. So I don't know if I just got like really bad at Hearthstone or if everyone else got better than me.
Yeah, I mean, like, a lot of people who are playing in ranked mode, you know, have very specific decks that they're picking at the moment.
Right. I'm not super crazy
The wild.
looking up what kind of decks I should play. I'm kind of just going by feel,
Yeah.
so
that's the one thing about ranked mode that, you know, I won't say I don't like it, because it's not, it's kind of to be expected in this thing. It kind of happens with any game, any online game. But you know, because people are trying to work up through the ranks, the higher up you get, the more likely you are to run into, like, the same, you know, 2 or 3, like, decks over and over again. Could just kill this guy. Yeah, that's probably worth it.
They'll never know what.
To Northred.
Ah, that Argent Commander.
oh,
And a secret. I don't like that.
secrets are no good. I don't like using secrets.
Ugh, this is like...
Tazdingo. Yes. For the wild.
Nope.
Yep, that's what I bought. Alright, that's fine. Thanks, dark chocolate, but no thanks.
You love my new recipe.
Alright. Weird, crazed alchemist play, but I guess it was okay. I don't have a lot of stuff. He has a lot of cards, so... Right now, things are, I would say, certainly in his favor.
There's that Imp Master. That's what we've been waiting for.
Always waiting for the Imp Master.
Hashtag Imp Deck.
I really do kind of like, there's a big part of me that's just like, I want this deck to be done with. I want to pick a new deck so bad. I hope this is it.
Wake up from this nightmare.
Just let me go home.
I like the plot of Old Boy 2 that we've written.
Thomas says, "A Murloc, how did that get in?" Man, you should have been here for the choosing this deck, Thomas. It was not pretty. There was a lot of rough choices, let's say.
My thanks to you.
Mad Bomber being a bro. Always good.
Wouldn't have it any other way.
Oh, shit. It's a pro play. Brewmaster to the Mad Bomber. God damn.
Why is there a card just floating in the middle of...
That would be the one of the weird bugs, but that's the Mad Bomber that he took back.
Still there?
Kid Salty says, "I like playing Hearthstone while watching Keeping Up with the Kardashians." Now I like Kid Salty a lot.
My thanks to you.
Thanks, Mad Bomber. Whoa, Feral Spirit! How dare you?
Oh,
How dare you?
plus spell damage really isn't going to do a lot for you, is it?
No, I don't have very many spells.
You have
God,
the one spell?
God, this deck.
Starfire.
This fucking deck.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Yeah, I'm hoping that they fix some of those glitches. I'm hoping that part of the reason that they are holding off on open beta is to fix some of those glitches. It's Mana Tide Totem. That's a weird one. You don't see that played that often. So this lets you draw a card at the end of every turn. You just get an extra card draw, basically. Don't you guys worry, the imps are coming.
Hashtag
On
the
the
imps are
way.
coming.
Ah, man, the Demolisher is not being the best right now. Oh my god.
Yep. Yep.
Double Imp Masters, what does it mean?
Hashtag double imp.
Get rid of that Mana Tide Totem. That Fire Elemental is not going to be my friend, but
What's he gonna do about all those imps?
Attend me.
I mean, what can you do? Think about that Emperor Cobra. That could kill imps in one hit. So get rid of that. So that's cool.
Let the dark in. Let the dark in.
That's where it says, "Goodbye, Swole Demolisher. You will be missed." All them imps.
Behold the might of storm.
Ooh.
Holy shit. That Murloc, man. Power play. Messed up.
Well,
hoping it would kill that Cobra. That did not happen.
Glory to the Sindora.
Scotcher says, does the Kodos effect apply to the base attack stat? I don't think so. I think it's whatever the attack currently is. Also, oh man, that Blood Knight. Yikes. Yikes! Oh.
For the wild.
Well, this is going splendidly. I think I'm about to lose.
No, you got this.
No, man, I think I'm about to lose.
No. I know what you're talking about. Nope, nope.
Oh my god.
Don't look at the cards. Still close your eyes.
Not look at the screen.
It's too much.
No, not like this. Look at that. Look at that.
We're so close. 6.
5 is still, about 4 more than I expected to get with this deck. So
Right? I think it's about 5 more than I
I'll take
expected.
it. So rough choices.
Oh, watch this be so bad.
Look at that.
It's pretty good.
That's actually really nice. Nice amount of gold there. Let's open this pack, see what we get.
Imp Masters.
Hey, I'll take that. Redemption. Not a great Paladin secret. Leper Gnome. I think I already have 2 of those. Repentance. Meh. Counterspell, which I did not have any of. Not a huge fan, but that can be useful. Ice Lance. Alright. I think a lot of those are repeats for me. It's okay. Get some dust. Get dusted.
Yeah.